Welcome back to John Roberts Gaming Channel. This is Axis Placement Game 2, Episode 3. While you're here, please let me know down in the comments what you think about this game. Let me know what you think about this channel. And while you're there, please like, share, subscribe, and do all those things that help to support the channel. So Axis Placement Game 2, Episode 3. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, Germany round 7. Let's peek back at USA round 6. 1 transport, 13 infantry, no combat. So now the United States hasn't done any combat in the last 3 rounds. When that starts happening, you know that the Allies are doing something right, because that just means that he's transporting units, adding to the pile, allowing the UK to do the assaults for them. So he stacked up Finland. We're probably going to have to retreat from Karelia and move this fleet here. Aircraft carrier with fighters. Egypt. Caucasus. Got a transport out here. Came from... Where'd you come from? From Mediterranean. He's using Greenland. He has a lot of units up here. I bring 12, so he's got an extra 6 units sitting up here. But whatever. He is winning, so I shouldn't knock it. Of course he is winning because there is about 14 or 16 units that should be here that are not here due to my ongoing blunders. Alright, mobilize the transport, some infantry. Got so many infantry you couldn't even fit them all in Western Europe, Western USA. Okay, Soviet 7, 6 infantry. Took Vologda. Lost 2 infantry in Kazakh. I don't know why he tried to attack with the Russians when he can just attack with the British. Stacked up Russia. He hasn't gone full turtle just yet, but it's coming. Caucasus. Mobilized his units. Okay, Germany. Let's get you some land. That looks good. Okay. Okay, 3 1-unit trades. I got 2 infantry and 2 fighters in each. So may the dice gods be with us. Okay, so we were unable to get West Russia. Kind of unfortunate. Well, you know what? I don't need any units here. There's an industrial complex. Alright, as much as we can in Belarusia. As much as we can in Belarusia. We'll put this infantry in France. We'll put another one of these infantry in France. Move 7 infantry. We'll keep 7 infantry in Germany. We put a fighter back in Germany too, of course. Okay. Mobilize our units. Everything in Berlin. Everything in Berlin. Alright, UK. Let's see what you got in store for us. Okay, Japan is up. Let's take a look at United Kingdom. 8 infantry, 1 fighter. Took Northwest Europe, took Baltic States, took Karelia. We knew he was going to do that. Tried a can opener in Kazakh. And took Burma. He lost 2 infantry in Kazakh. Moved all kinds of stuff around. Persia, Caucasus. A bomber and 3 fighters. India, move the fleet into Baltic, and in any aircraft, placed his units. Okay, so we're at a position here where I would think at this point he's favored to win, but we have to see what happens. These mistakes that I made just really put me behind the 8 ball here. Okay, so Japan needs 11 units. So we buy 11 infantry, that leaves 19. We could obviously get a fighter, 2 tanks, 1 artillery. We'll save another 5. The extra IPCs is kind of carryover. I don't want to build 6 infantry and 4 attacking units. That's, I could just save my money and buy, another aircraft next round. We could upgrade. I have enough fighters. We could upgrade this fighter to a bomber. We'll save 3 IPCs. Looks good. Okay, so I'd like to take Vologda. I don't know if I want to go 2 infantry on the 1 there. I don't have any aircraft. If I bring this bomber or one of these fighters, I have to land either here in Ivanki or here in Novosibirsk. And I don't want to land fighters in either one of those territories. So we're not going to do that. We are going to take Burma. 2 infantry and the fighters. What can my bomber do? Not much. It can help with Burma. And that's my only combat. The only light side I have here is that Japan does control all of this, and it doesn't seem like he's going to be able to really stop me from controlling all this, at least for a little while. May the dice gods be with us. Okay, so Burma was successful. Move some infantry over, fighters, bombers, bring all of these units into Szechuan. Let's just do this now before we forget. That way we don't forget. Fighter, tanks, the infantry. Okay, double and triple check, which I actually did for real this time. So we can move on. Alright, mobilize unit. I'm sorry, I'm just laughing at myself. Okay, so the tanks go in Manchuria with 1 infantry, everything else in Japan. Let's see what the Allies have in store for us. Maybe they'll make a mistake. Let's find out. Okay, this is Germany round the 8. Let's take a look. The United States, 8 infantry, 4 artilleries. No combat again. They are just stacking up. US infantry and artillery in Europe. And this is going to become a problem for us. In fact, it is a problem already. Moved all his units around, keeping the shuck going. Keeping the shuck going. Transjordan. Submarine. Central USA. Finland. 14, 18. We brought 18 units over one shot, so that's something Germany definitely cannot keep up with. Okay, Soviet Union, 7 infantry. Ukraine lost 1 infantry there. Archangel lost 1 infantry there. West Russia, 2 fighters in Karelia. Mobilized out of all 3 of his industrial complexes. So, the Allies have a lead on the Axis of about 50, in fact exactly 50. But if you look here, so obviously the Allies are winning, but if you look here, not one of their powers is more powerful than my second power, which is Japan. So this game isn't exactly over. If things go right for me, if I do things right, if I make the right moves, it is possible for me to pull out this game. So let's see what we could do. Germany basically is in turtle mode. I have to make 4 trades again, but here, let's see what we can do with land units. Better than last round. 10 infantry, 1 tank. Okay, let's make some trades. Okay, so we moved stack from France into Northwest Europe, and we moved the stack from Belarusia into Ukraine. We're going to take West Russia lightly, and we're going to take Baltic states lightly. And of course we used all the fighters for support in these 2 battles. These 2 don't need fighter support. They've got plenty. 24 on 1 and 33 on 1. These are actually virtually impossible to lose. So may the dice gods be with us. Okay, so that all worked out. Fighters will land half in Germany and half in Poland. Stack up Ukraine. Make sure we bring these over to Northwest. Put some units in Poland. Leave some units behind. Should count up what can he hit Germany with. So 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 32, 33, 34. We'll say like 35. So 8, 9, 10, 11. It's only 21. 16, 17, 18, 19, 29. Land all these fighters. Land all the fighters there. I was gonna use this to block, but you know what? I'm not gonna bother blocking. Let's leave this with the stack. Yeah, that's fine. What's he gonna do? Send a couple tanks into Poland? So I should have counted before I made this attack. I could have brought most of these back into Germany. Mistakes, mistakes, mistakes. Gotta stop making mistakes. Okay. Let's move on. We'll just move on. Mobilize all our units. Let's see what UK has in store for us. Okay, it's Japan round 8 now. We'll go over UK. 9 infantry, 2 artillery. And he did send the tank to Poland, like I said. Paris. Baltic. Stacked up Baltic. So that's a little sticky. West Russia, Burma, non-coms, 2 fighters, C-Zone 5, fighters, artillery, tank to India, 3 fighters and a bomber to Karelia, 1 anti-aircraft to Baltic State. And then he mobilizes units. Okay, so Japan. Just want to look at this and think for a moment about how I want to take the best way to defend here. Well, we'll find out in Germany round 9. Let's do Japan round 8. So let's see. Let's go to capacity. It's 12. What happens if I get another bomber? Then I can get a tank. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I like that. Okay, let's do some trading with the Soviet Union. Vologda with a bomber. We'll go for Persia. Maybe a one-on-one will work this time. I did check India. There's no way we could take India, so just forget India. Okay, let's do 4 here and 3 here. We have a bomber. Alright, the bomber helps out here. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. All things considered. May the dice gods be with us. Okay, so all things considered, Japan still looks like they're in good shape. Germany's got problems, definitely, but we'll see if we can pull them out of this. It'll be like a nice challenge. One there. Let's put tank. Pull a tank back. We have 2 more tanks coming up. Put some infantry in Xinjiang. Keep moving the line. Keep moving the line. All the aircraft in Szechuan. That's where we like it. I'm gonna leave a couple of infantry here, kind of build up a stack a little bit. I kind of just want to keep this little standoff here going. Hopefully next round, maybe, I'll feel more confident to stack up Kazakh. But this round, I really feel like it would be a waste. I know it would take pressure off the Germans. Maybe we put a few units here. Maybe a few. A little medium stack. Leave all the artillery back. One more infantry up here. I like that. Let's not forget this. We're not allowed to forget. Ugh, I keep forgetting to hold down my shift key. Double, triple check. Looks good. Shiny new bomber in Japan. Shiny new tank in Manchuria. And the rest of the infantry. Alright. Let's go, allies. Let's see what you got. Germany round 9. Let's take a look around. US round 8. 6 infantry, 1 bomber, 2 artillery. And now this. Another error on my part. This game has become a disaster. I'm not gonna forfeit, but I've given this game to this player, General Skunk Ape. I have handed you this game. But I'm gonna try something a little daring. Kind of a last-ditch attempt. Probably not the most advisable thing, but let's continue with the review here. Move the fleet into C-Zone 8. Fighter to Karelia. The loading point, Eastern Canada. Infantry to Belarusia. Stacked up Baltic states. It's got this submarine just kind of moving around. Mobilized all his units out of Eastern United States. And Soviet round 9. 7 infantry. Took Kazakh and Vologda, stacked it all up in Caucasus, mobilized in Russia, and Caucasus. So, I think I can take Caucasus. He's got 32, 33, 37, 38, 39, 40. I've got 22, 34. Okay. We'll buy it like that. 9 infantry, 2 artillery. So now, what does this look like? Let's just use the calculator here. I counted it, I don't think I can take it. So now like that is implausible. Like this, strong. But now he's got 27, 28, 29, 30. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 46. And I've got 25, 26, 27. 25, 26, 27. I'll have 37 in there. Because if I take this, then it's a scramble for him to defend Moscow. He might get Berlin, but I might get Moscow. This is kind of sticky wicket I got here. The other thing is, where do I land my fighters? If I do this, where do I land my fighters? They only have one fuel remaining. Persia, it's not good. Ukraine won't be a good spot. And those are my only two options. Or do I put the fighters back and try to do it without the fighters? What does it look like without the fighters? One fighter, still implausible. Two fighters, still implausible. Three fighters, unlikely. So it seems unlikely. It seems we need all the fighters to do this. We know I can't take Baltic. You know what? Germany's gonna get taken. There's nothing I can really do to stop that. Whether it's this turn, next turn, 3 turns. I have lost Berlin in the future. I'm going to just do this crazy move and then see what Japan can do for us. With cleaning up this, they're not gonna be able to get that. They can get this. I'm wondering if I should abandon Germany, send everything to Bulgaria. No, let's stick it out. Let's stick it out. Let's do it like that. Let's do some praying to the dice gods. May the dice gods be with us. Okay, so that worked out, and now he has to seriously consider the defense of Russia, because it's likely that next round I'll be able to do a 1-2 punch. We cannot take Russia with the Germans at all costs. We must not take Moscow with the Germans. We are going to lose Germany. May not be this round, but we're going to lose Germany. We are going to put these 6 fighters in Persia. It's going to be a slaughter, but I'm hoping to at least take some down with me. Abandon Italy. Let's see. We'll stick you with the stack. Alright. There's nothing else to move. So I should have produced a tank. Here's another little mistake. I should have produced a tank here. We can only put 10 units out in Germany. I don't want to put something out in Italy. And that's what's going to happen. Just riddled with mistakes. I honestly can't wait to put this game behind me. It's been one of my most poorly played games that I can remember in quite a while. And I'm glad you were here to share it with me. That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. That's the end of mobilization. Everything's all good. Let's see what UK has in store for us. Okay, here's Japan round 9. Let's take a look. UK purchased 5 infantry, 4 artillery, 2 tanks. Captured Bulgaria, Ukraine. Took my capital, Berlin. And took Persia. So let's see. They now have 9 victory cities, so we have to watch that. They destroyed 34 infantry, 1 tank, 2 artillery, and lost 33 infantry. So it was actually a little costly for them. wasn't that close. He's got 8 units remaining. Persia lost 8 infantry. Destroyed 6 fighters and 1 infantry, but lost 8 infantry. That was the best I could do with that. Okay, so he's got that in Persia. Moved his fighters to Russia. A bomber to Transjordan, and anti-aircraft to Poland. Mobilized units, United Kingdom, and India. So, if anyone was going to take Germany, I would prefer it be UK over the USA. What we have to hope for now is that I can 1-2 punch this. Let's see, he's got another fighter he's going to bring in here. These 4 fighters do not reach. These 3 will get in there, and he'll produce another 6 units he could put in there. So it might be tight. Let's see what we could do here. So the 11 units. See what 11 infantry leaves 12 IPCs. So let's go with the bomber and a tank. I believe that's same buy as last round. 9 infantry, 1 tank, and 1 bomber. Looks good. Okay, now for combat, I'm going to take these 2 artillery and use these fighters. Let's do a bombing run. That'll reduce the numbers that he can produce out of there. When you think about it, it would actually be worth 1 bomber to get rid of 2 infantry that he could produce, theoretically. And let's take India. There's an obvious move here. He left that kind of open with the bomber for support. That should be no problem. So he took Germany, but he actually left Japan in a pretty decent position. And I think there's actually decent odd that I will be able to get Moscow. So this is interesting. Okay, may the dice gods be with us. Okay, so I'm very happy with the results of that combat. Okay, all the aircraft here. This bomber doesn't reach, but this bomber should still be able to participate in potential Moscow. Okay, let's put all our tanks here. This is wrong. I said put all the aircraft here, that's wrong. Hold on, put all the aircraft right here. Hold this position. I could put everything here, but he's going to be able to lighten it up with these British troops here. I just want to make sure I can bring in as much firepower as possible. Put tanks here, these 3 tanks there as well, so that they can reach. He's going to have these 8 fighters. That's the one thing I'm concerned about, is he's going to have these 8 fighters. So I'm going to move all of these up here as well with this anti-aircraft. So now he's got 2 targets to worry about. Might as well bring all of this together, one big happy fleet. I'm gonna keep my submarine in range of my fleet. I don't know if it makes much of a difference right now, but I don't know, something tells me to just keep them close. Okay, that looks good. I double and triple check, and I still have these units on Japan. I'm not able to move them. So here is another mistake that I made. I bought land units for Japan and then decided to attack India. It's actually a mistake I make commonly, and it's something I have to stop doing. But I still think the situation looks good here. I'm actually very happy with it. As happy as I could be with losing one of my capitals. But let's see. So the aircraft on Japan. Then we have to put the other 7 infantry there. Alright, Allies. you are up. Let's see what you got in store for us. So we'll end this video right there. Please join us for the next episode, where we'll begin with Germany round 10. Please like, share, subscribe, and do all the things you can do to support this channel. So happy gaming, and as always, thank you for watching.